Hiya, Feisty Wolf here, and welcome back to another video of my monthly comic picks. Number 3. It's a comic on Webtoons called Sunnyside Skies by Soap or Salad. It's a sweet, heart-touching comic about Adam and Chase. They are polar opposites, but both share a very caring heart. Adam works at a cafe that Chase frequents, and let me tell you, he has a super sweet tooth, although his drinks look amazing, but they also look like I would not sleep for 3 days straight. Adam also has a little brother named Seth, and he's my favorite character right now. He's a precious little being that must be protected at all costs. Chase is a college student who isn't very talented at many things, but he would literally bend over backwards for any other soul. Updates right now on this comic are random because the author, Soap or Salad, has told us that they've been very busy with their studies at college. Number 2 pick of the month. This is a Webtoons comic called A Good Day to Be a Dog, a comic by Lee Hay. It's about a young woman who is a teacher and bears a horrible curse. If she kisses someone, she gets turned into a dog. Okay, I don't think it's that horrible of a curse, but it could be inconvenient. I'm a dog lover, so it's a curse that was put on her family centuries ago, which by reading the comic you will find out why and all about that, but I don't want to give things away because I really want you to indulge yourself into the comic. Now, to break the curse, she has to kiss the same person that she kissed in the first place. And yes, she has to do it in her dog form, which sounds kind of weird, but I mean, I let my dog lick me on the lips and whatever. Again, I'm a dog lover, so it doesn't bother me. However, the person she kissed is terrified of dogs. He has like a phobia of them. So, not gonna be that easy. I really enjoy the comedy and the soft romance throughout this comic. Now, this comic is updated every Wednesday, but you can also use Webtoons' new Fast Pass system to read ahead. So, maybe you'll like it so much that you'll find it worth the coins. And my number 1 comic pick for January is a comic on Webtoons called Age Matters by Angelius, I think that's how you pronounce it, or aka also goes by ENJ. This comic is about 29-year-old Rose, who believes her time for romance has come and gone until she gets a job working for a 23-year-old billionaire, Daniel. I can really relate to this comic, being a 27-year-old hopeless romantic who hasn't found love in 2 years. Hasn't really looked though, unless you count falling in love with anime guys or J-pop singers who will never know that you are real. So. But anyway, this comic has a lot of comedic scenes, which I live for. I love to laugh, and so when a comic makes me laugh, it just makes me love it more. It also kind of turns into this love triangle square thing, and if you watched my other video, you know that I love triangles. I love the drama. I love not knowing who the girl's gonna pick or the guy who's like gonna pick, because most of the times these people are very polar different opposites, so you're just like, okay, who is that person gonna pick? The bad boy or the good guy or whatever the differences may be. So I love love triangles, so that since we have this theme going on in the story makes me love it even more. Now let's talk about my favorite character for this comic. His name is Henry Pomeroy, and he is a co-worker of Rose. I don't believe we know like his age, but he's on the shorter side, but he is a cinnamon roll that I have a huge crush on now. His nickname is Pommy, and I look forward to any update that has Pommy in it. ENJ, we need more of him. I love him. Please, more Pommy in our life. This comic is updated every Saturday, and you should really think about pledging to ENJ on Patreon. I pledged a fellow patron on her Patreon at a level $10 a month, and I don't regret it. I want to help her out any way I can because I love this comic, especially because a lot of times I don't find mangas or comics where the characters are my age. They're usually in high school, 10 to 6 years younger than me, so I can look back and be like, oh yeah, I was that way in school. But it's a lot nicer being 27 and then reading about a character who's only 2 years older than me. It's relatable and I love it, and I want to help support her, and I hope that you'll read it and fall in love with it as much as I did and decide to pledge to her to help her out as well. Well, that's all for this video, and I hope you go out and check out all of these awesome comics. Have a comic you think I should read? Let me know down in the comments. I'll catch y'all later!